everyone, this is Jody, and today we are here for another one of our little talks. We've been doing letters to God, journaling, and every morning I've been getting up, and because I'm a morning person, I don't know when you guys like to journal, but I'm morning. So I get up and do at least 2 to 3 pages, just getting everything out of my head, talking to God, and dealing with maybe my fears, struggles, whatever, my day ahead. But that is what this is about, is letters to God. But through that, I was expanding and showing you, how do we make it through the day? What are our strengths for the day? Mine is creating. I told you before, I was an artist, didn't really have any education in it, but I got into creating because God had showed me, you're made in my image, and God is the best creator in the whole wide world. So I figured, okay, I must have some of this creative stuff in me. So that's how I got into creating as my happy place, one of the things that God gave me to do while I was healing. So you can do a lot of things, but yet be healing through that journey that you're taking, whether it's quilting or anything. Anything you like, anything you have a passion about, anything that God brings you to, you can do. So this is my journey. That's what I came to you and told you I had a passion for hurting people about how God got me through life. He's not done yet. Got me through life, living life to the most, being all that I was created to be. It's a journey, and yet I want to give you hope on it too. So here we are. Today we are at my craft studio. No need to keep looking at me. So we're going to go down, but we are going to talk about how we find our strength in the day to get through the day, what God gives us. God's word says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So we know that his word brings us back to all his promises that I have to hold on to and believe, because I have to change that negative self-talk that I have about you can't, you're this, you're that. It goes on and on. I'm sure all of you can relate to it. But what we're looking at now is, this is a project I started a while back. I know we were working on this on our last little visit last week, and I'm not done with this yet. I'm still going to work on this on another one. But I've switched over to this because I got an idea what to do. I'm going to stamp on this little guy to make it my own, to create this. I already put, what this is a breadboard, for lack of better words, a breadboard, cutting board, whatever type of board, and I put decoupage paper on it. So I've already laid my decoupage paper on it. And hopefully, I did this a while ago, putting it aside, thinking I'll do something with that. Hopefully I sealed it. I don't know if I did, but we'll kind of see if I did or not, because we might get a little running or leaking. But I was kind of coming up with some ideas, and I kind of like this. See that vine? Isn't that the cutest on there? It's a sample, so it's not going to live on here, but I was thinking about, I like to do things to see what it looks like. And I'm thinking about putting it on here like this, just running a vine down it. It's kind of called mixed medium, where you can put all kinds of different elements on this to kind of make a collage in a way. And this still can be used as a cutting board. I'll just seal it with food safe sealer, so it can be usable too, just like us, right? God looks at us and we look at us and think, oh my gosh, all the mistakes I made, all the things that I've done, that my life there's no hope. And I think I told you that I was in my 40s and maybe 30s, I don't know, but I looked behind me and thought, Lord, I have screwed up life so bad. I've wasted everything, and now look at me. And he told me, you got plenty more good years. Let's act as if today is the first day of your life. So you have that hope in that, guys, that you can decide how you want your life to go. You are the creator of your story. God's right there behind you, unfolding it. But truly, you are the one that will make it. It's nobody else that's going to do it for you. It is you to make that decision that I can do this. Speak truth over yourself. Listen to God's promises, what he says over you. And don't listen to what other people categorize you as. Today is such a hurting, hateful world. It's bittersweet sweet, because there is people that are love, but there is also people that are hurting and angry and mean. And I mean, you get on Facebook. I know I got on Facebook the other day and there was so much negative stuff. People were talking about this one person, just tearing that person down, using their past to determine who they were today. And my past doesn't dictate who I am. I've made tons of mistakes in my past, but thank God I'm a new creation, that isn't who I am anymore. So we need to remember that too, guys. Watch what you say. Put those positive words out. There's always something good in somebody to find. All right, so these are what I'm using. I'm going to use the IOD Stone Gray. I've already put it on my pad here. This is an ink pad. I'll put a little bit more on there just so you can see how it happens. I don't know, have any of you had things in your life that were devastating to where people talk smack about you, negative stuff about you? How hurtful and painful was that? I mean, you know, I remember this thing when I was a little girl. Sticks and stones will hurt your bones, but words can never hurt me. And that's not truth. Words can hurt you. Words go in your subconscious mind, and then you begin to believe the lies and think who that's what you are when other people categorize you like that. So we need to kind of watch out what we say. All right, this is my stamp. And this is an IOD stamp. Let me show you. I took it out of the package, but this is what it looks like. I'll get the package. I'll get another one to show you. Hang on. This is it. It is Iron Orchid Design Decor Stamp, Floral and Vine. And it's a fun one. It also has what they call masks in it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with masking, but that can be a whole nother talk on that one. These are the masks, but that's so you can give it like the 3D effect. Gosh, these are so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see them. But anyways, we're going to try one. And with this, you can either use a brayer. I have a brayer, but I'm not going to use a brayer. I'm going to just kind of press it on. Hopefully I don't make a big fat mess. I am not the best stamper, guys. I have a couple girlfriends that, oh my gosh, they're so good at it. They love it and they do it all the time. I don't do it all the time. So it's like I got to play around a little bit. But once, it's like anything, once you practice it, you become really good at it. Like blending furniture, like speaking in public, like cooking, all kinds of things. But you got to put the effort in it to do it. And I really haven't done that a whole bunch because I love painting. So I do a lot of upcycling painting. All right, look guys, that baby's got ink on it. So now we're going to put it down on our board here. I'm going to start from the bottom, okay? Maybe I should start from the top. Let's start from the top. So that means I got to push my board down so you guys can see where I am. How do we do this? Move the camera down. You don't need to see that part. All right, I'm going on this side. Going to the top. And I'm going to the side. So I'm just dropping it. Hopefully I got it straight. Okay, now with these stamps, what you do, I think I just smudged it. We'll see. You try not to shift it. You want to put a little bit of pressure on it, but you don't want to shift because that's what's going to create smudgies. So it's just kind of a pressure tickle type thing so I get my ink on there. But like I said, I don't want to shift it. I want to keep it straight. I know I can't see any of your comments or your replies, but I will go back and look if any of you have any questions about anything or comments. Because like I said, these are basically my heartfelt talks with you, but we're doing some creating in the midst of it too. I was doing it in my kitchen, which I'm not going to say, I'm not going to go back and do it. Okay, let's see. Did I make a mess? Did I do good? What did I do? I know I'm having a hard time just taking my fingers off, so it might smear it. Okay, the big reveal. Here we go. We might have smudgies, I don't know. Oh, and we do have some smudgies, but that's okay. Let's bring it up so you can see it. See, I did this on the gray, and it does have a lot of smudgies. But you know, that's the neat thing about creating, is you always can fix it. They call them happy mistakes. And being this is a like a mixed media type thing, we're going to add a lot of elements in this. Let's do another one. I don't know what the deal is with this. Maybe I got too much ink on there. If anybody's watching and you're a professional stamper, you got any ideas, let me know. I'd like to see them or hear them. I'm just trying to wipe off a little bit of this. It's excess. Let me see if I have another one. No, that's the only one that's a vine. I could switch the pattern. Should we switch the pattern? What other one could we use? I took off a couple of them. This one. How about we use this one? Can you guys see it? Go back to me here. Let's switch it just so we can see. And like I said, guys, we're just playing. We can redo. It's only paint. You can paint over. You can do what you want. So let's put this here. Now I'm pressing down. You know, I can always relate to things that I do with art to life in my walk with God, always. Because, you know, the way you look at it, your perception on what God's doing in your life is the whole thing. I could have a negative attitude about this and say, don't really love it. It's wrecked. But that's not what's going on. It's not wrecked. Okay, can you see me place it down now? I'm just going a little bit under that one. Trying not to move. Yeah, I did. I shifted it. Trying to be steady. The hard part. I'm not going to play around with it so much. Now I'm going to pick it up. Well, that really didn't turn out, guys. And you know, I did prep these. I did sand these before because that's what we're supposed to do. So I'm going to let you look. And you see it. Get my camera. Where are we? That one was a lot darker. I think I pressed a little bit harder than I did with this one. But I don't know. And it might be too because we have texture on this. But that's okay. We're going to try another one. We're not giving up. And like I said, we can always repaint. We can always do over. Do over. Remember? That's what we're doing, is we're doing a do-over in our life. Okay, I got another one. See this little guy? I'm going to put him down here. Push him in. I'm going to put him up here somewhere. Maybe I'll put him down here. How about we put him down here? Just like that. I do think I need a little bit more practice with this, guys. That's what we're getting in life, is practice, right? Oh, that one turned out a little better. Can you see that one? Can you get it here? Kind of hard to see because I've got so much stuff going on, but right there. I really do like this decoupage paper. This decoupage paper is by Royce Cycled Treasures, and I do love it. And you see how we can get the layering effect too with it. So you know what? What I'm going to have to do is spray this because I'm going to keep it. Like I said, I'm going to keep putting stuff on here. I might even put some transfers on this too. You'll see when we get it done. We'll keep doing a little bit by a little bit, maybe each time we get on here, and you can see what we're doing. So right now, maybe to some of you, it looks like a hot mess. But to me, I have a vision, and that's kind of like what our walk is with God, is he has a vision. His word says, I know the plans I have for you, plans that you will prosper, and plans that will be a good ending for you. So we need to believe in that. We need to choose faith, choose joy and walk in it every day. If any of you want to comment or ask questions or anything, I'd love to hear from you. So just comment and I will go back and read them. And if there's any subject that you kind of want to talk on when it does have to do with a personal relationship with Christ, I can give you my experience. I can give you what the Lord has impressed upon me. But everybody is created uniquely and everybody's walk is not the same. So just remember that. You were created beautifully and you're amazing and you got this, but go out and claim it. Start thinking positive about yourself. Write your own story. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And remember, we'll be on again. Friday, I guess, is the day we'll be on. So watch us. There's more videos on YouTube if you have any interest in that or you want to be encouraged. Okay, thanks.